Welcome. In yoga, in the energetic map of the body, the throat or Vishuddha chakra represents our ability to express. And we sometimes might think of that as just like our communication, like if I were to tell you what I had for breakfast this morning, which was an avocado toast. But that's not really what it means. It means the truest expression that is communicated between the heart and the brain. So if we think of the location of the throat, it's this highway of information between the organs of the heart and the brain, but also between our mind and our emotions. Also, in yoga language, the highway of communication between the Jiva Atman, which is said to reside at the heart, which is the individual seed of spirit, and the universal consciousness or universal awareness, which is said to have the seat at the crown. So when the throat is aligned, we have true, authentic expression that is aligned between these two entities. So in the practice today, we'll move through a breathing technique called Ujjayi Pranayam, which means victorious breath, and a visualization technique that will help to align these two powerhouses of the heart and the brain. So just start by taking the most comfortable seat that will work well for you for the next few minutes. You can sit up on some padding, you can sit against the wall or even in a chair, just something where your spine can be held tall. I'll give you a few moments to settle in. You can place your palms somewhere in your lap or on your knees. And as you're ready, just close the eyes. And begin to watch everything settle. So I always have this image of almost like you've been shaking up a snow globe all day long and you get to put it down on the shelf. And you just start to watch everything settle both around you and inside of you. And with that settling, you just start to see things inside a bit clearer, with more clarity. So, as a before picture, just keeping your eyes closed, take your right hand and place it on your forehead. So, slightly above and in between where your eyebrows would meet. And take your other hand and place it on your heart or center of the chest. And just pose the question, ponder for a few moments. Where do I feel the density of my presence? Maybe you feel it in the head, maybe you feel it in the heart. Maybe you even feel it somewhere else or even outside of you. Maybe just where you feel most connected in this very transient moment of right now. And keeping your eyes closed, just lower your hands back down into your lap or on your knees. We'll begin by deepening the breath in and out through the nose. Maybe at first with no particular agenda or technique, just allowing the body and the mind to start receiving that breath. And keeping the breath now exaggerated and long, slow. Just start to feel a little hug of the vocal folds, almost as if you're whispering. So you're narrowing the tubes of the throat, almost like you're trying to drink a big, thick milkshake through a small straw. It's going to take a little bit more of your effort, but you can savor the breath for longer. And that hug of the vocal folds is going to create a little of turbulence or vibration at the throat. You might even start to hear it audibly as like the sound of the ocean. The sound not made from the nostrils or sinuses, but from a little whispery quality of the throat. Starting to refine the sound of the breath so it's just audible to you, but it wouldn't be audible if someone were sitting next to you. Allowing that soft hug of the vocal folds to further refine the breath. So the breath is coming in a little slower and smoother, ironing out any little stutters in the breath or gulps. Even finding a little equanimity in the inhale and exhale phase of the breath. Meaning, if you're inhaling for, say, a count of 8, you're exhaling for a count of 8, or whatever your particular number. Continuing on with this Ujjayi breath, just another minute or so. And finishing your round of breath, taking your time. And now allow the breath to return back on its own to its natural, unfussed with version. Most likely it grows quiet and shallow. You might notice a little softening of your body, brow smoothing, jaw soft. The lips might even gently part, tongue falling into the floor of the mouth. Might even notice a sensation of your upper palate lifting and broadening, sliding slightly back in space. As you relax any efforting or trying, as you soften the back of each eye, you may become aware of a glow in the midbrain. Some experience it as light, others vibration, or simply just the density of your presence in the midbrain. As you recognize it, that light, vibration, or awareness starts to grow brighter. And just by directing your attention, you can stretch that light down through the soft palate, down through the throat, all the way down to the center of your chest. You can see or feel this oval shaped light encompassing the midbrain and throat and heart. Just feel or rest in that Jyotirlingam, that light or glow or felt experience between midbrain and heart. Now bringing the tip of your tongue to the roof of your mouth and taking a deeper breath in and out through the nose. Bring the palms together in front of the heart, bowing your head to the heart. As you're ready, fluttering your eyes open, just let the gaze settle kind of hazily at one point on the floor. Knowing you can bring that connection back down into your body, into each moment of your living. Namaste.